What's the reason some people walk into a room and instantly capture everyone's attention, while others spend their entire lives trying to prove their worth? This has nothing to do with IQ. There are 7 specific habits that highly intelligent people never do. And if you're still doing them, then no matter how high your intelligence is, something inside you is holding you back. Before you close this video, let's be honest about one thing. You're probably doing at least one of these right now. The question is whether by the end of this video, you decide to let it go. We've been taught since childhood that being smart means talking more, having an answer for everything, and always putting yourself ahead of others. That assumption is completely wrong. Real intelligence stays quiet. It doesn't try to prove itself. It simply observes. Today, we're revealing the 7 things that genuinely intelligent people permanently remove from their lives, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand. Let's start with number 7. The 7th trait is this: highly intelligent people don't turn every conversation into a battlefield. Average thinkers will spend hours trying to prove they're right, even over the smallest things. However, people who are genuinely sharp know that winning every argument means nothing. Think about it. 2 friends are arguing over which restaurant to go to. One person stays quiet, the other keeps pushing their point for 10 minutes straight. Guess who's actually more insecure? A well-known university study found that people who constantly need to be right often have surprisingly fragile self-esteem. It's their ego's defense mechanism, not their intelligence. The 6th trait: smart people don't hide their mistakes. People with an average mindset immediately look for excuses the moment they mess up. On the other hand, intelligent people accept their mistakes directly because they know it's not weakness, it's growth. This connects directly to the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less someone actually knows, the more confident they tend to feel that they know everything. Real intelligence looks at its own limitations with undeniable clarity. Someone who gets defensive over their mistakes is actually blocking their own growth. And that's the real difference between people who improve year after year and people who repeat the same mistakes year after year. The 5th trait: genuinely intelligent people don't blindly chase every trend. Average thinking runs on social proof. However, sharp people always ask first, is this actually useful for me? Or is this just FOMO? Picture this. A new diet trend goes viral. Most people follow it without thinking twice. But an intelligent person looks at the actual results, the logic, and their own personal context first. This ties directly into critical thinking, which is also a core idea in Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Following blindly is easy. Asking questions is hard. And it's that harder path that actually defines intelligence. The 4th trait: a lot of people believe intelligence means being emotionless. That's a myth. Average people suppress their feelings until one day they explode. However, genuinely intelligent people process their emotions instead of ignoring them. This is where the concept of CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, comes in. Instead of judging a feeling, you understand the thought pattern behind it. When someone reacts purely out of anger, they're not in control. But when someone understands the reason behind that anger, that's real emotional intelligence. The 3rd trait: intelligent people don't waste their energy trying to please every relationship, every opinion, and every person around them. An average mindset is afraid to say no because it assumes people will get upset. On the other hand, sharp people know that setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's self-respect. Think about someone who says yes to every single request, whether they have the time or not. Slowly, they start losing their own identity. In psychology, this is called people-pleasing behavior, and research suggests this pattern is usually linked to low self-worth, not high intelligence. The 2nd trait, and this is one of the most powerful ones: smart people don't measure their worth by other people's approval. An average mindset constantly depends on likes, comments, and other people's opinions. On the other hand, a genuinely intelligent person follows their own internal compass. This pattern connects to the self-actualization stage in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where a person rises above the need for external validation. As long as your happiness depends on someone else's comments, you're handing your own power over to somebody else. And the final, most important trait: genuinely intelligent people never assume they know everything. An average mindset reaches a certain level and stops there, treating that as their final identity. However, Sharp people see themselves as students every single day, no matter their age or position. This connects directly to the concept of a growth mindset. The idea that intelligence isn't fixed, it develops. Someone who stops learning, no matter how smart they are, eventually gets left behind by time. If you've already noticed 2 or 3 of these traits in yourself, drop a single number in the comments, whichever trait hit closest to home for you. It might seem like a small step, but psychologically, when you write something down publicly, your brain starts feeling committed to following through on it. This is called commitment bias. And it's exactly why just watching this video isn't enough. Engaging with it matters. And if you want your thinking to keep getting sharper like this, hit subscribe, because this channel exists to expose exactly the things society never teaches you. Intelligence isn't a trophy you show off to people. It's a quiet discipline, one that improves you every single day, in every choice, without needing an audience. The person who thinks bigger than their own ego is the one who actually ends up ahead. If this video opened your eyes even a little, hit subscribe, because next time we're exposing another hidden trait that 90% of people miss in their entire lives.